What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day today, and finally Rudd Gullit is in FC Mobile after such a long wait. And you can probably tell by my face that I have only slept for like 3 hours and I've been testing this card for 4 hours, and it's been 6 hours since I've been up, and finally I have gathered all the clips and my thoughts, and now I'm going to give you guys my thoughts about this card. And this is going to be a complete analysis review about Rudd Gullit in different formations, in different positions, and I will tell you guys about the cons and pros about this card. So without any further ado, let's jump into this video. So first I played Rudd Gullit at that CM position, and here are my first thoughts about that. His overall positioning as a CM was really good in the terms of attacking, but in terms of defending, his positioning was kind of average, as you can see here in this clip as well. He did try to track back, but then he suddenly stopped, and this player was given a lot of space, and I almost conceded a goal because of that. So this is something that you should keep in mind, because Rudd Gullit has high medium work rates. He's not always going to track back for you. I faced lots of hackers and lots of ping today, so you're gonna see this a lot, but this is a really good example of his positioning as an attacking CM, because you can see that he is running in place of my striker, so that's a really good thing if you need an attacking CM. And in case you're wondering which skill point I'm using on Rudd Gullit, it is going to be the dribbling, because he feels a bit heavy without it, and you can see that his lane change is really smooth. He's overall feeling really good on the ball too, and you can see here he's able to dodge past these players quite easily, and that should have been his goal, but it got deflected. And here is another example of him making a really good run even though he's playing at that CM spot. I could have passed to him too, but at this moment I was too focused on beating the defenders, so I didn't see Gullit there. But in the clips you can see he's making some really good runs, and his work in the midfield is also really good. You can see that he makes really good interceptions, and he's a really good carrier of the ball too. You can see that he beats these defenders so easily, and that was a really good pass to 𝗧𝗶𝗸 too. His passing is really good, even though on paper it might not look like much, but his passing is really good. The only thing that I felt like is a bit off is his stamina. As you can see, he's amongst the players with the lowest stamina in my team right now. I think he is the one with the lowest stamina, and it's not like I am using him too much in my squad that he's losing the stamina. It's just his ability to make the runs is making him consume a lot of stamina, and that's also his best aspect. The best thing about this Rudd Gullit card is his attacking positioning. He makes amazing runs. In this formation I'm going to play him in a 5 at the back and see how good he does as an attacking CM, because in this formation the CM is acting like an attacking CM too, but you can see that he is defending so good here. My center back is out of position, and look at his movement. He is not only tracking back, he is perfectly marking that player, and in the end he is also going to win this tackle. So his defensive work as an attacking CM is really good, and that is also going to give me a goal. And everything about this goal started with Rudd Gullit making that interception, especially tracking back from so far up and then having such good awareness. His link-up ability is also very good. Not only he makes some really good runs, his passes are also pinpoint, and after making those passes you don't even have to trigger the run with him. He will make the runs on his own, and his lane change is brilliant. Especially if you give him the dribbling boost, his lane change is going to be super effective, but his power shots are not really effective at the moment. In his previous cards, Rudd Gullit had the habit of delivering such chances, and you can see that I have acres of space, and this should have gone in, but probably it's because of 𝗧𝗶𝗸, because he is the most annoying goalkeeper in head-to-head right now. I thought he will get nerfed, but he got even more buffed up. And you must be wondering, wow, I just scored another goal, but guess what? This is a hacker. And I end up losing this match 2-1 after some time, because my screen got stuck here for at least a minute, and it makes no sense that I lost this match 2-1 on the score sheet, because I am leading by 2-0. But I guess that's what hacking is, and I just hate facing such losers. But of course I tried him as a CDM too in a 4-2-1-3 formation, and his defensive work as a CDM was not as good as his defensive work when I was playing him as an attacking CM. And once again, you can see that Rudd Gullit, even from that CDM spot, makes a really good run, beats the defender, but still he is not able to finish a really good power shot opportunity, because it's not normal to get that amount of space, and normally players like him should finish these chances or at least get a shot on target, but his shooting is not so good. And I did try to play him as a cam here by making some changes in my squad. And that's where he shines the brightest, guys. His work as a cam is splendid, because I think at the cam position you get the most out of his attacking positioning. And guys, his positioning is even better than most of the strikers I have played with. You can see here that he's not just making runs. When he doesn't see an opening, he gets back. Now this is something you rarely see. Such intelligence on the pitch. I'm not sure if awareness plays a role in this game when you are attacking, but still I think it's doing something, because he's making such good runs and you can see that physicality. He is not losing the ball there, but I think he got off balance because I put enough amount of power in that shot, but still it went flying. And that's a really good benefit you get with him, because his interceptions and awareness is so good. He's going to win so many balls for you, and you are going to get a lot of great opportunities to score goals. You can see that he went straight to that central spot, and that was a really bad pass from Gareth Bale. Well, anyways, let's take a look at this, and you can see he wins the ball so easily, and that's a good turn thanks to his dribbling skill boost that we just gave him. But I think if you mainly want to focus in the CM department, you should give him the physical, because even though he is strong, look at that, he loses the ball. He gets bullied by Odegaard, who I'm pretty sure doesn't even have half the strength Gullit does. So I think if you want to bully with him in the midfield, you have to give him the physical boost. His physicality doesn't feel as good as his previous cards, but his pace feels great. His lane change, as I've said before, feels amazing, and his positioning is just the best. Once again, at that CDM spot, we're going to test him again. You can see that even though he's playing at that CDM position, he's still making such a good run, and if I had decided to play the ball to him, I think he would have been in a really good spot. And that's what I'm talking about. In the CDM spot, I don't know why he's not defending. You can see that he is not even tackling the player, even though he is breathing right next to him. So I don't know what's wrong here, but he is not defending well at that CDM spot. This is definitely something you should consider if you are thinking about playing Rudd Gullit at that CDM spot. If you need pure attacking prowess, then I think even if you play him at that CDM spot, he's going to get you what you want. But if you want him to completely defend for you, I don't think it is going to be the best option, even though he makes good tackles and interceptions every now and then. And now we're going to shift Rudd Gullit at that cam position, and now you're gonna see how good he is at that cam position. Really good ball control, really good dribbling work, and look at the spaces he gets into. And he makes some really good opportunities. Once again, not so good at that power shooting, but his overall attacking positioning has been splendid. And in this game, I tried him at that CDM spot, but this time in the 4-2-2 formation. And you're going to see his positioning. You can see that 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is also running up front, and Gullit is also making a run here. It's not necessary. I think in this position you don't want your CDM to be making runs here, because I think this player is already going to intercept the ball even if you play the ball through him. And you're going to see that because Gullit is there, I have this whole midfield exposed, because 𝗧𝗶𝗸 was the one who was carrying the ball. So I think if you play an attacking CM like Rudd Gullit in that spot, he's also going to make the run, and it is completely going to expose your midfield. And I almost conceded a goal, but thanks to Courtois and Jorginho's weak foot issue, I was able to survive there. And here we are playing Rudd Gullit in the 4-3-3 attack formation as a box-to-box CM, you can say. And you can see that he's doing a really good job. He's not committing too much. If I was playing him at that CDM position, he would be running like a madman. But in this attack, he stayed right at the edge of the box. And it is a really ideal position for players like Gullit, because he can have a shot on goal if he's given the opportunity, and if he needs to track back, he can do that as well. So at that CM position, his positioning becomes really good, even in the defensive department. And here you can see that Rudd Gullit started this attack from here, and I'm not even triggering the run, and look at the run he is making as a CM. He's in a really good position, but that attack got congested, but you can see he is making some really good runs. Here I'm conceding this attack, and Rudd Gullit did the full track back job, even though he was not involved with the interception, but still he got back to his original position, which is something you like to see. And his passing, as I said, is very good. You can see that he played a really good ball through 𝗧𝗶𝗸, who wasn't able to get to it, but still the pass was really good. And you can see that I have a lot of players running beside R9, but Rudd Gullit is the one who is running like crazy there. And that is something you like to see. You want players around you when you are counter-attacking, and Rudd Gullit does that really well. And another really good pass which Gareth Bale wasn't able to capitalize on. In this attack, you can see that Rudd Gullit is acting like a right winger, because my right winger got inside the box, and he was in a really good spot too if he had received the ball there. So that's a really good thing about Rudd Gullit once again. And just a demonstration about how robust his pace is and how good he is with the skill moves as well. I should have passed to him there, but I think I made the wrong call there, because Gullit made a really good run. But once again here you can see another good link-up play with Gareth Bale and Rudd Gullit there, and Gullit made a really decent pass there, and I was expecting this to go in, but surprisingly that was saved. But just moments later I was able to score a really good goal with Zinedine Zidane, and this time Gullit was tracking back for me, and just moments later I received the ball with Gullit halfway, and look at how smooth his footwork is, and he is finally able to get his power shot goal here. And I was relieved, because I was under the impression this card has terrible power shots, but I guess it is just inconsistent at this point, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get better in the shooting department, because this card can play at the striker position too, and he needs that shooting buff. And here you can see some fake shot dancing with Rudd Gullit, even though he's really tall, but still that was a really smooth turn which he took after doing the fake shot. Once again playing Rudd Gullit at that CDM spot, and this guy really starts things up, because most of the time his touches lead to something, his interceptions lead to something really good, his passes lead to something really good, and these are some examples. And I think because he is always in a really good attacking position, he is able to deliver some really decent passes. And once again we're going to put Gullit at that cam position to show you guys the difference between medium position and him playing at that cam position. Look at the run he's making. It's a really good run, and he is going to get a goal there as well. Just moments after putting him at that cam spot, he does so good. And 𝗧𝗏 is not a bad left back. He is a strong left back. He's a very good defensive left back. But still Gullit was able to beat him fair and square and get a really good goal. And that finish was actually really decent. I think his overall finishing is decent, but his power shots and long shots are a bit lackluster at the moment. And here Gullit is actually playing at the cam position, and right at the back you can see his contributions, making some tackles, getting some really good passes. And moments later he made this beautiful pass to Ginola, who was able to finish this one. We didn't get to see that clearly because of that thing, but we can see that in the replay he made a really good pass, and I just told you guys that his passing is really good. In another match, he was able to get a goal too with his amazing positioning once again, and the finish was also very decent. One of the biggest downsides about this card is his reactions, I think, because you would want him to have really good reactions if you want to play him in the CM or a CDM role, but you can see that he completely loses out and he's not able to react and get the ball back, which a lot of players can do. And Rudd Gullit is not really good with his reactions at the moment, but I don't know how many times I've said this in this video, his positioning is unbeatable. You can see that 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is the one leading the attack, but he is going to be left behind, and look who is here in the box. It's Rudd Gullit as always, and he's always in the right position, and if I were to pass the ball to him in this position, he would have scored the goal too. Another really good run. I mean, look how far Gullit was, but still he was able to make the run and not only control the ball perfectly but also get the shot, but unfortunately it hit the crossbar. And last goal that you are going to see, it is going to be an absolute beauty, because Rudd Gullit once again through that cam position makes an exceptional run, and after a beautiful combination he finishes the chance off as well. Here are my final impressions about Rudd Gullit. His pace is splendid, shooting is a bit lackluster, his overall finishing feels decent when he's in the box, but his long shots are not as good as you would expect. Dribbling is also very decent. He's not the smoothest player on the pitch, but still he is able to take some good turns despite being super tall, and his passes are also very good. He's a really good link-up player. Physically he feels inconsistent sometimes he would lose out, sometimes he would come out on top, and that is something you're gonna feel with this card. And I have already demonstrated how his defensive positioning works. When you play him in that CDM spot, he doesn't defend as good as he does when he's playing in the attacking positions. If you play him in the CM spot, in the CAM spot, he makes really good interceptions, and his overall defensive work is really great in those positions. But in the CDM spot, he's going to leave a lot of spaces, so that is something you guys should know. So that would be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this complete in-depth analysis about Rudd Gullit. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to comment down your thoughts. Let me know which player you want me to review next, and I will try to make a review video for that player as well. And with another video like this, I will see you guys in the next one.